Try it yourself, adding dialogues to mobile web pages. In this Try It Yourself exercise, we'll add an Options dialog page that links to 2 additional dialog pages. We also add a Page Show event handler that will allow us to capture the dialog show event and make adjustments during the event using jQuery. The purpose of this exercise is to illustrate how to implement dialogs in mobile pages. The solution files are in the Code Listings archive in Hour 22. The JS, CSS, and HTML files are entitled Hour 2203. When we load Hour 2203.html in our web browser, we'll see this Options button at the top. Notice that if we click it, it invokes a modal dialog box that includes 2 options, Switch Page and Random Image. Let's click Switch Page. It asks us then which page do we want. Notice the hover effect that happens. We'll click Peek, and we're at page 2. Back to Options. We can do Random Image, and the only option here is to close and come back to our Options dialog. Pretty cool. Now let's go to Aptana and see what's happening under the hood. In our 2203.js, we have lines of code that implement the Page Show event handler that will be called when the random dialog page is shown. The code selects a random image and displays it in the dialog. Now let's take a look at the HTML file. Lines 18 through 28 are important. Here we link to the Options dialog page. Notice the added data icon equals gear that puts an icon on the button. The data rel equals dialog is included so that the linked page will be treated as a dialog. Further down the page, let me scroll 34 to line 40. This code shows the Options page itself. It's just a normal page, but because the links to it specify data rel equals dialog, it's rendered as a dialog. It also contains links to 2 additional pages, which are also treated as dialogs. In lines 41 through 47, we have the Image dialog page. Lines 48 through 53 is the Random page. That contains a single image element that's updated by the Page Show event handler in the jQuery code.